this time it should work completely fine. Oh, I need to find a way to reach chat as well, man. I think. Hang on, we're offline. What the fuck? The fuck? We should not be offline, bro. Right, hop back on YouTube, man. Hop back on YouTube. The fuck is this shit? Out of my way. There we go, just some. We got sound now, man. We got sound. Right. Anyways. What game should we play, guys? Because, yeah. If you're in there, type in chat what game we should play. We've either got GD, Water Park Simulator, Minecraft or Fortnite. You know what? I'm feeling a bit of Minecraft today. I will play some music like the normal streams, guys, but all three of the streams got copyrighted, man. So that was quite annoying. I can't use the same board because I haven't got voice mod yet as well. Hold up, I'm just putting stream up on my phone, bro. So I can read chat because my second monitor is not working at the moment. Alright, this is live chat. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this, guys. This is version what, 1.13? Yeah, 1.13, bro. That's just genuinely mad. Right, pretty decent spawn, I gotta say. By the way, guys, I could be able to post, like, well, do more streaming. Bro, turn this. This is really good music, bro. What have I turned down my master volume? Turn that down to the map. Alright, so I'm thinking for this stream, I'm gonna set up a base and get at least full iron. But yeah, as I was saying earlier, you've got a new PC, which means I can post more streams. So yeah. If there is anything you'd want me to change about my streams, like volume wise or like anything like that, just tell me. And you know, I'll sort it out for you guys, just because I want like the best stream possible for you guys. See ya. Wait, hold up. I'm thinking this place, really good place to build. So let's do that. Let's just hope we can get some people on stream. and like get some consistent views as well. Cause right now we got no one in this stream. We've got me, and that's on my phone, and you guys know that don't count, right? So, but it's okay if I don't have any viewers. You know, takes time to grow as a streamer. Like streaming ain't gonna be like my full time thing that I'm doing. It's just like, you know, it's there to do, you know what I mean? So that I'll probably do streams once a week, cause you know we got personal business as well. Like I actually do touch grass, guys. I know, I said it. But like, yeah, personal life. Also, guys, the reason I haven't been uploading is 2 reasons. 3 reasons actually. Laziness. I've got school. And also, I have run out of ideas, man. Like, I need ideas for like videos and all that. So if you guys have any like video ideas you want to, you know, help me out a little, drop them down like just some comments, or like check out my TikTok as well, cause that's still a thing. I'm still posting that. I've just tried my new stone with it. Goddamn axe! I'm actually stupid. What the fuck? Anyways, so yeah, I'm gonna try to post more. Just, you know, give me some ideas in the comments. So here's how things are gonna go on my YouTube and TikTok. So my TikTok, it's gonna be purely based off of VRFS content, you know, because I'm not sure if I do extra content on my TikTok that they'll remove my CC, because I'm not like a full-time just like VRFS content creator. I could be wrong. That's what my friend told me. You know, go follow him on TikTok, go. Pretty sure it's vingo.vrfs, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, go follow him. Yes, I'm promoting his TikTok. So yeah, man. Make sure you follow my Pro VRFS on TikTok. But for YouTube, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna keep it a nice chill level. So I'm gonna be doing like streaming every, let's say, every weekday, or bit. There's like a chance for one, but every weekend, you're surely getting one. I might do another stream tomorrow. I might do some daily streams on this, bro, because like this is genuinely pretty good seed. We haven't got no bones though, man. You know, that's gonna be my first goal. Get a wolf. If you guys have any names for the wolf as well, make sure drop them down. Best name will get obviously a shout out for obviously picking the name, and the dog will be called that. So yeah, I need to do some mining, but let's start off with an outline. So I'm thinking, probably not exactly here. Maybe we can get some trees like all around it, but like it goes into this wall. That's what I'm thinking. Do you see my vision, or do you not? Anyways, I need to collect some dirt, so yeah, let's. Right, anyways, so we need to get some dirt. Let's do that. Right, this needs to go, because it's just like the anthill in my garden. Also, guys, if there's anything like in my setup that needs improving, let me know, because I'm planning on getting a microphone very soon. Shut the hell up, bro. It's goddamn chicken going down my ear. Goddamn glob glob glob. Thanks for the egg, mate. One sec, goes. Right, sorry guys, I had to do something. Anyways, yeah, let's keep it going then. Got some dirt now. I'm thinking of also getting a Steam Deck or like just something so I can like I can press a button and then thingy, the screen just goes like turns my mic off, so I don't need to worry about like anyone hearing and stuff. Like, you know that. But yeah, I might do that, I might not. Depends, I might just use like a hotkey or something. You can keep it to a nice and mellow kind of stuff. Like, I don't want it to be too big since it's only the first episode, but like I still want it to be somewhat good, if you know what I mean. So like, I need to get more cobble. Yo, it's a bit quiet, bro. Oh, shit. By the way, guys, if you do join the live, make sure to drop a hello in the comments or live chat, and I'll try to reply as fast as possible. So yeah, if you're in the stream right now, what's your guys' favourite? Let's say, what is your favourite? Let's go for food for this one. Right, what's your guys' favourite food? Personally, mine's mac and cheese, but you know, that's my opinion. That's my opinion. I'm just saying, mac and cheese better than most foods, but yeah, I'd love to hear from you guys, and like, you know, I want to connect with all my viewers, because yeah, why not? You know, I think it'll be quite cool to know. Don't worry, I'm not some creepy weirdo on the internet who's gonna like, you know, collect all this data about you. Just anonymous questions, you know. I mean, it gets quite weird though, like some random dude online asking you what your favourite food is, but it's whatever. It's whatever. Alright, let's get some logs. Also guys, if you have any recommendations, like what editions I should play, what games I should get, drop those down too, because I'm down to hear you guys' suggestions, you know, like know what games you want to see me play, because, you know, it seems a bit boring, you know, always playing VRFS all the time. Yeah, I might get jumped by like a zombie or a creeper soon. Whoa, look at that sunset. Hang on. Ooh. Let's take a look at this then. Right, it's really the same. Anyways. Yo guys, do you think I should do Twitch? Like, do you think I should actually start streaming on Twitch? I think that'd be quite cool, you know. Because I could do both YouTube and Twitch at the same time. Yo, I need a hang on, move my crafting table. But I need a furnace, man. Let's get some cobble. Let's get up to base. I haven't seen a single sheep yet. Tomorrow, I'm defo getting one. Right, anyways, I need the door, bro. Shit, I ain't got enough. There we go. No zombies can come sneak up behind me. No creepers as well. Speaking of which, I wanna go kill some mobs. I know, I just ate raw chicken. I swear to the last time I played the night, I got jumped by like 10 different zombies. Bro, I just got ganged up on, bro. Need to make some stairs. You know, put them on here. Kaboom. Kaboom. I think I'm gonna put like some andesite here, so it's not just like, you know, getting all held up by dirt, because that looks a bit weird, you know what I mean? Oh my god, I've just jumped. Reality lights have just fell down. Back off! Get away! Yo. Why you gotta be doing that, bro? I swear down, why does it feel like... I don't know if this is just because I've been a bedrock player literally all my whole life. Why does the creepers explode range so like different, bro? Like, swear down, you had to take a couple steps back and then you're fine. Bro, now it just seems like it's just like you can go a whole mile and you'll still try to explode you. Like, mate, back off, you goddamn. No, anyways. Zombies, where are you? It's like halfway through the night and I've not seen a single one. Is that good luck or bad luck? Because like, I haven't even got monster hunter yet. Might do some mine. Where the hell? Where the hell? Absolutely hate the spider. Yo. There you are. Oh, that was a one hit. What the fuck? Anyways, I'll close the door. So yeah, I'm gonna have to smoke some of that in there. I think it's like one log is enough to make. Bro, that's just like actually pretty good, you know. It's just like a really fast cooking piece of coal. Wait, I can make charcoal. See guys, I'm so smart. This is all my knowledge. This is all my Minecraft knowledge in one. I'll put more logs into there. Boom. That is our coal problem for now. Sorted, mate. What can I say? I'm kind of smart, you know. edition where you can still make torches like that. You think I should get the shaders? But I'm thinking of getting shaders already, even though I've had this PC like not even 3 days. Boom, 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 boom. I'm already getting pretty bored, bro. But like, that's just more. We gotta keep the stream going for you guys, though. Thinking gonna expand this out more. Yo, still no one in the live, bro. It's a bit sad, but it's what it is. It is what it is, man. Like, at the end of the day, I'm not always gonna get viewers on the first stream, and it's been a while, isn't it? So I'm not expecting to get loads of views. I'm just hoping for loads of views, you know what I mean? Not too much views, so it's like, you know, overwhelming or anything. Just like enough views to make me happy. I mean, I am kind of like my only viewer right now. Oh well. You know, it's just okay if everyone starts unknown. Maybe soon I'll surpass goddamn speed in streaming, bro. That won't ever happen though. I think at least 100 views would be my dream, bro. Like, genuinely. Oh, since it's the older Minecraft, like, what's the best chords for diamonds? Like, do anyone know? The fuck was that? Yo, I swear dude, cave ambience, cave ambience is kind of freaking me out. I just jumped. Okay guys, what kind of streams about? Like VR streaming? Or me doing like genuine like full on PC streaming? Like, so I remember at one point I did try doing PlayStation streaming, but it was like 30 seconds just me testing, just, you know, see how it works. Not gonna lie, well, my older streams are actually quite terrible, man. There's some coal there, let's go grab that. At least I'm not where the coal is, but what's not good is the fact from there I'm trapped down there. Hear that water, bro? That's genuinely such a calm sound. See, bro, I miss the old Minecraft. Like, don't you just wish you could go back? Back when like gaming was genuinely the most peaceful escape ever, and not something just like super competitive, and like something that people genuinely have a hard time doing. Cause I remember it just never used to be like the struggle was just learn, but now it's just like if you struggle, it's just classed as a skill issue. You get laughed at. It just makes you really think, what is this world kind of becoming? Because, you know, brain knots, that's one. What let me think, what else? You know, just overall shit, like, things that really make you look at yourself and wonder, what it really has this world become? Ah! Trying to speak. You know, that's what I'm saying. But it just like really makes you think, you know. What made the world think, you know what? Let's make the most something that'll rock kids' brains. Something that just really takes them away from reality, and not in a good way either. I'm talking like, you know, it's affecting their mental health. I mean, have you guys seen those videos, right? Them just like, where some kids get their iPads, wherever they're watching, like their phones or iPads, took off of them, and they scream like, I mean, they yell at their parents. Like, it genuinely hurts the parents. It things those kids would say to their parents if they lose their tablet. It's fucking mental, man. Like, I think people online need to just take a nice break, look in the bathroom mirror and think, you know what? What do I look like as a 32 grown man sitting on his desk all day, animating singing toilets? You just, you know, it's like, let that sink in, man. Like, generally, let it sink in. Like, just imagine this, right? You've not long just you've gave birth to a child, and you think, you know what, my child, you know, my son is gonna grow up, he's gonna chase his dreams, right? Just to find out his dreams is becoming Skibidi Toilet. Now, what do you do in that situation? Do you A, tell him, yeah buddy, go on, chase your dreams? Or B, do you say, you're not my child, fuck off? Do you know what my response would be? Option B, bro. Like, if my child was ever turns out to be brain-rotted, yo, I'd leave, bro. Like, I genuinely would leave, because I've never liked brain rot. And bro, to be fair, I probably never will, but it's like, you know what I mean? Because it's like, it really makes you think, why the world, why and when the world become like this? Because like, swear down, before like COVID hit, it felt like the world actually was fine. The world actually was normal, you know. No wars happening, no Russia and Ukraine fighting, no brain rot, no nothing going on. COVID hits, and then everyone's doom scrolling TikTok, making dances, you know. Life seems pretty great, right? After COVID ends, really, I forgot how to speak to people. So I like, genuinely, all I was doing over COVID was just like, because keep in mind, I'm still pretty young, right? So like, I'm doing some random shit, you know, jumping off a bunk bed, you know, just being like, you know, young. But bro, it's just like, how did it? Kids have gone from actually playing outdoors, right? You know, climbing trees, to now we sitting down, doom scrolling TikTok, while sucking on a blueberry bubblegum goddamn vape. It's just like, mate, you're 10 years old, bro. Like, it's just weird, you know. Cause genuinely, here's a story. I was at the park with my mate earlier. See some girls going inside to the park, obviously. Bro, they got kids blasting music, bro. Then some cheap ass speaker their moms brought, which is meant for the living room. Right, you know, least the concerns of that is though. But they're just like, you know, you just look at them and think, well, what's the point of going to the park if all you're gonna do, blast music, chew on some gum? Like, mate, you're 11 years old. Right, and the clothes they wear, mate. I'm not even trying to be like some, like, oh, you shouldn't be doing this because you're only a child, like, you know. I'm not like some grandpa or all that. Gee, bro, I'm still pretty young, right? But yet you still don't see me doing none of this shit, bro. It's just like, you know, it's just weird seeing all this shit. For yo, I thought I had a stroker, bro. Yo, get that iron in a bit, bro. Yo, my mouse is not working today, bro. There we go. Alright. We've got gold, lads. We've got gold. We've officially got it. No. It's just really weird, you know. Like, you know. We've got 10, look, I'm talking 11-year-olds, bro. They've not even left primary school. And yet they're wearing goddamn sports bras. Like, excuse me. Your mum's probably waiting at home with a jacket spun in one hand, whilst working her, you know, working off day by day. You know, trying to pay the rent, trying to be a genuinely good parent for you, whilst you posted up right at random park, wearing clothes, looking like a goddamn OnlyFans creator. Goddamn spitting gum onto the floor, bro. Like, it's just, you know what I mean. Like, what they wear is, you know, it's what they wear. Like, if they want to wear that, I ain't stopping no one. Cause at the end of the day, it's what they want to wear. But you cannot, right, at that age, be wearing shit like that. This is just my opinion as well, like, you know what I mean. Get the, I've got to be careful, bro. My HP is low. But look, what the fuck is that? Shit, no, mate. I never hit the minus on my life. Right, I think I'm on something, lads. I need to calm down, bro. Yes, man, on the bin, man, you know. How long have I been streaming for now, guys? I've been streaming for a long time, I think. I think this is like my first proper stream, you know. I'm trying to communicate with the chat and all that. Cause really, it's just like, you know, the things you will see sometimes, like, personally, things I see just really makes me think, what is this? What's that? You know, right. Like, it's just like, mate. But moving on from that, I don't know what else to talk about. I don't know what else to talk about, guys. Because it feels weird talking to myself. Like, I'm genuinely talking to myself. The only way I'm gonna get myself out of like seeming like an absolute crazy crackhead is probably goddamn editing this, turning it onto like change for real stuff, bro. Oh, I don't even notice this. Oh, but second you, thank you. Alright, we're getting good on that. We're quite good on gold and iron for now. No, 15 pieces and 10 pieces. I'm not gonna lie, why is my mouse so sensitive? I slightly tap it and it does that. Wish my sensitivity was like that. No, I wouldn't want it to be like the slightest touch though, because Yeah, we don't want that, do we? But yeah. Right. Let's just think. Let's sit down for a sec. Like, really listen to me. Vape addictions. What? Why? How come you have a vape addiction? I get you right. People get hooked on things super easy. Some people don't. But it's just like vaping. It's just the same as smoking, really. Like if you really, it's like think about it. Think about it. Right. My bad. I've lost my voice. I forgot what I was gonna say. So thing. You're walking down your street. You know. You feel like, oh, I'm gonna go home. I'm having a nice day, breathing some fresh air. And like, as you're walking down your street, you you see a a child who's like year 7 maximum, still in his young years. Not actually, still in their young years. It's 2026. You don't assume anyone's gender, really, do you? Right? And you see him just goddamn sucking on a vape, bro. Like, excuse me, mate. You are a little kid, bro. And it's just like, you know, it's Joe. I'm getting notifications off Just Eat, bro. He said it is like crazy. Like, no, I do not want a McDonald's. But like, yeah, it's just really makes you like look at you look at your hands and you realise how are these kids getting these vapes? Because like, same thing as like you'll be in school and some kid will pull out a vape from their bag and start puffing on it in the middle of the class. Like, how are you getting that for like, school? There's like loads of teachers in that canteen before like you get in. And then they say some shit like, oh yeah, that's what was in my pocket and I just said some aftershave. I'm like, what, mate? How are they gonna think? A rainbow goddamn stick, which looks like a USB drive, looks anything like aftershave. So I'm just sitting there thinking, what? How was I thinking that? I'm just like, oh, I'm stupid. No shit, Sherlock. Of course, they're stupid if they're thinking of vape. You know, it's aftershave. But, anyways, hang on, I've just realised we've got someone else in the live. Yo, I'm not talking to myself no more. Yo, welcome, anyways. So yeah, young people getting their hands on vapes. It's like, I'm thinking it's one or two ways them getting it. One, them either just, oh, they've gone. Right, so it's either one, they've got their older brother or sister to go and grab it for them, which some siblings do that. I'm like, oh yeah, influential, and all that shit. But it's like, come on, bro, that's your little goddamn sibling, and you letting them suck on a blueberry ice goddamn guava juice vape at the ripe age of 10 or 11. If their mother was to ever find out about that, they'd probably get the biggest smack ever. And I sound like I deserve the biggest smack ever the way I'm talking, because, bro, shit, man, it's just like, what? But, it really makes you wonder how these kids got a vape addiction in the first place. My bad. I'll keep on zoning it, bro. Right. The only way they could get these addictions, right, is over. They've somehow managed to get like sneakily. My monitor's making some weird noises. It's going crackle boom, bro. But yeah, if I ever sneakily took a hit off their mum's vape and instantly thought, yo, that shit is fire, bro. And then they suddenly bragging to their friends like, ah, yeah, I tried a bit of a vape. I think I've got addiction. Like, mate, you took 1 hit of a vape. Right, but there's like different levels of vape addicts. Like, you'll have that one person who just takes, you know, I'm like, yeah, I've tried it once, but they're not addicted, you know what I mean? Right, next up is, you know, the person who owns a vape. Right, this is probably like, you know, I'll buy a vape here and there, kind of stuff. But like, personally, I've never had a vape. I never will use a vape because, you know, I'm not like that. I'm not near that shit, bro. But like, I personally do know people who vape. Like, there is people that I know and I talk to on a day-to-day basis that be taking hits on vapes daily. Right. But you know, it's their choice if they want to read. I said like such a goddamn weirdo, you know. But like, if they want to like do all that shit to their lungs, then damn, bro, so be it. But like, it's the same thing with people doing drugs, bro. Like, you've got to buy them to get them, like to try them. Like, yeah, it's every kids as well getting drugs, bro. Like, they just gone down the sketchy alley. Like, I get it's actually a rising problem. You know, they're getting forced to do that shit. But those kids who genuinely go out of their way just to get some goddamn, you know, that good of that so-called good stuff. I'm not gonna call it good stuff because I've never tried it, no way I will. But like, it's just makes you wonder why are kids doing all this stuff. And I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why, my little nice viewers who aren't watching right now but probably will in the future. It's simple. Parents. Personally, love my parents. I love my mum. R.I.P. dad. Right? But it's just like, loads of parents are so irresponsible, bro. Right, here's another park story from today. So, I'm on the swings with my mate, you know, have a nice time talking. This woman, right, probably around like older years. She's on the phone, talking to someone, probably about like, she wants to go have a party or anything like that. Yeah, party, yeah, whatever. Oh! Right. And then, well, I didn't know this at first. My friends pointed out, and I'm like, you know what, you're right. Because she was just like, you know, on the phone, not even paying attention to her child. Her child's trying to talk to her, but she's ignored him. Like, excuse me, mate, your son's trying to talk to you. He's trying to live his childhood. And what are you doing? You sitting, not just standing there, you know, arm on the goddamn fucking swing, not even pushing them. The child's pushing themselves, right? Somehow, even though it's like a little kiddie swing. Like, how are you doing that? But anyways, that's not the point. Irresponsible parents, they just let their child do what they want. Like, they don't have a sense of discipline, you know. Honestly, like if I caught my child vaping, what if you caught? So, here we go. Say you catch your child sucking on a blueberry vape. Do you A, congratulate them? Do you B, run, bitch? I died. I need a bed, bro. Okay, as I was saying, do you A, just congratulate them? Do you B, say don't do that, leave it at that? Or do you C, shred them to bits, you give them the smack of the century? Cause you know what I'm doing. I'm giving them a smack of the century, bro. Like, if I ever caught my child vaping, you know, Parents' choice though at the end of the day. But if the parents let them do that, then they're just wrong as shit, bro. My bad. But yeah, it's just like at the end of the day, just don't let your child vape, bro. Like, it's as simple as that, man. And I'm not experienced with like vapes or like any of this stuff. Like, this is just generally coming from what I've seen and heard from people. Like, you know, yeah. Yo, how long has this stream been on for, bro? Like, I genuinely think this is the longest ever stream and the most, probably the only chill stream that I've had. I've just like sat there and spoke to myself overall, really, because I've only ever had one extra viewer, and they did stay for a while. Then I noticed that I started going a bit off track, but it's whatever, you know. I bored them. But yeah, you know, just don't be a irresponsible parent. It's as simple as that. Take care, bro. Like, it's just so simple. Like, you know, maybe you can't really be there for your child at all times. Maybe, you know, you're a bit busy at times. And you see, that's something that's completely fine, and I understand, you know. Because, you know, people always get busy. I get busy all the time. But you could still, right, add that little time zone for people. Instead of just, like, you know, leaving them on, like, it's just getting ignored. Here's another topic. Getting ignored. I've been ignored half my life, really. You know, I've just thought, when I was back in, like, you know, really little kid, you know, back in primary school, you know, because I was always just that kid that was a bit too different. Like, I was, you know, not everyone's first choice. I was more like, you know, I was a side character. Like, I was one of those slightly important side characters that you see in the game. But, like, you know, getting ignored is not a good feeling, bro. No, I don't think anyone should ever be ignored. Bro, like, if you're getting ignored, bro, it's just like, my brother, I'm sorry for that. But, like, there's certain levels, like, you know, maybe getting ignored, like, constantly. There's different types, like, getting ignored can be just like, your best friend didn't hear you the first time. But then there's that other side. The side where no one ever wants to talk to you. You know, that side where you feel, you know what? Maybe I'm just lonely and I'm going to be lonely for the rest of my life. But then that one person comes along. And that one person's just so super special to you. And like, you think, oh, you know what? I'll never fall out with this dude. Or this girl. Whoever you want to say. Whatever gender you are. It's that. It's she, her. I don't know. I do care. But it's just like, don't ignore people. Do you know? Because obviously I've been ignored half my life. It's not a good feeling. I'd always I would always be left out and stuff, you know. I never got included. I was like, you know, in a game around a tag or bulldog, I would always be, not really like, you know, these kinds of games, but like, say in a game of like, I don't know, cops and robbers, I'd always be that one thing. Like, I'd just be one of those like put to the side characters. Like, if he was playing football, people was like, this person I've got to be put on the team with, and they'd get annoyed. I get it, you know. Maybe I'm a bit shitty at football, but come on. And then it's just like, oh, can't I be like a ref or something? Like, excuse me, I'm a still human being. I still believe I should get, like, you know, treated equally. That's another thing. Treating people equally, man. It's just like, come on. Do you think you got brought into this world to just take the mick out of people? Do you think you got brought into this world to just bully? Do you think, you know, you know what, this person's like this instead of this. Do you think that gives you any right to make fun of them, treat them differently? No, it doesn't. Right. And it's just like, you know, hang on. Maybe you just need to look at yourself and think, what I'm doing. It's like, are you sure you want to do it? It's like going into like one of those ecological death zones in Subnautica, bro. Like, are you sure you want to? Whatever you're doing is worth it. Do you think taking the mick out of someone just because, oh no, of how they talk? Do you think that's a good idea? Do you think that's gonna end good for you? Do you really want to? Just think, some people go home, right, and they're like, say they've got a new pair of shoes, they're really happy about it. They go to school, and but before they go to school, their mother says, at the end of the day, tell me if people like your shoes. Now, just imagine, right? You little Tom, for 1 second, right? And your mum, she spends a whole year doing double time on work just to buy you those pair of Air Jordans you've wanted for a while. I'm talking 120 quid. And you go to school, but before she does, she says with the biggest smile on her face, hope you have a good day, son or daughter. Hopefully people like your shoes. Tell me, right? And then you leave with a big smile on your face, thinking people are gonna like my shoes. And then you come home. Your mother sees you all smiling, wanting to know, did you have a good day? But you come home crying. Why was you crying, you may be asking? Because no one liked your shoes, and people ripped the shit out of you for your shoes. How did your mum feel about that? But most importantly, how just in general would people think about that? How would you like it if you was someone's mum or dad and you came home, your son's daughter's crying because they've been made fun of because of something that doesn't even matter, like their hair, or you know how they've done their makeup or any of that shit? How would you feel? Because for sure, I would not be feeling good, and I'd be feeling quite sad for my child. But if you really feel like, maybe this person, like, it's same thing with bullying. It's just stupid, man. Just don't be bullying people like that. Like, there's no need for it. So what I'm trying to say is, the moral of the story: don't judge people. It's just like, what the fuck? Do you think you like? How would you like being someone's like parent and knowing, just knowing that they wake up grinning because they've said to someone to go kill themselves? Because I certainly would give them a slap. That's what I would do. I'd smack them. Because that's not how a child should be raised. They should not be raised, right, to have that sort of attitude. Right. And the fact that some people say, oh, but it was just a joke, it was just having a joke around. Do you think telling someone to kill themselves is a joke? Like, honestly, do you think sending a death threat to someone is alright? Because I know for sure, if I got sent a death threat, or I know someone that got sent a death threat, I'd be quite sad for them, and I'd be quite annoyed whoever sent it. So just, before I end this live, I just want you to think real hard. You don't have to be someone bad. Right. So I just want you to think about that. Just don't judge a book by its cover, that's what I'm going to say. And I will see you guys tomorrow in the next stream or the next video. Or TikTok, I don't know. Right. See you later, guys. Let's end this live. Can't believe only one person joined now, guys. That's pretty sad, I was actually hoping just for a little bit more views at least. Let's see you guys.